Hello, this is Sabrina with Rainbow Warriors Tarot Card Readings, and I'm going to be doing your tarot card readings today for the month of July, the days of the 1st through the 15th, 2019. The zodiac sign is going to be for Aquarius, and this is for Sun, Moon, Rising. Mind you that this is only a general reading. Please take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, please leave it here because it might resonate with someone else. That being said, we're going to just jump right into it. Okay? Here we go. Almost dropped it. We didn't want to drop that rock. I'm sorry, a crystal. Here we go. Now, I call upon the universe. I call upon the gods and goddesses in the universe to stand on these cards to give me a divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon my star angels to descend on these cards to give me a divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon Mother Nature. Supreme Goddess Mother Nature, northbound, southbound, eastbound, and westbound, come together and descend on these cards to give me a divine message. Now I call upon my relatives, ancestors, friends, people that I have known that have passed on. Please descend on these cards to give me a divine message. Okay, now we're going to cut it one more time. Here we go. One more time. Here we go. Okay, here we go. First card, spirits around me. First card, spirits around me. Can I get the first card? First card to stand out. Oh, here we go. Ten of Cups upside down. I'm going to put it right here. Second card, please, spirits around me. Can I get the second card, please, spirits around me? Second card, please, spirits around me. Second card. Second card is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Third card, please, spirits around me. The Strength. Strength down, downwards. Third card, please. No, I'm sorry. Fourth card, please. Spirits around me. Can I get the fourth card? Fourth card, please. Spirits around me. Fourth card, please. Stand out. Flip out. Stand out. Stick out. Fourth card, please. Here we are. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to ask the spirits. I need the spirits around me. Give me the fifth card. Fifth card, please. Oh, that's too many. Fifth card, please, spirits around me. We got the fifth card, that's Judgment. Sixth card, please, spirits around me. Sixth card, here we go. King of Pentacles. Okay, here we go. Seven card, please, spirits around me. Seven card. Seven card to stand out. Seven card to flip out. Seven card to stand out. Seven card to stand out. Seven card, here we go. And it's going to be the Two of Cups now. Okay, so that's a 7. We're going to go into the 8 card. 8 cards right here. This is going to be the 6 of Cups, right? Yeah, 6 of Clubs. 6 of Wands upside down, excuse me. Nine card, please, spirits around me. 9 card, please, spirits around me. 9 cards. 9 card, please, spirits around me. Here we are. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh. They just all have to fall out. Give me 1 second, everybody, when I get on these cards. more break and we're gonna. So spirits around me, once again, I need a 10 card. 10 card, please, spirits around me. 10 card. 10 card to stand out. 10 card to flip out. 10 cards to stand out. 10 cards to flip out. Oops, too many cards. Oh, almost lost them again. 10 card, please, spirits around me. 1 to stick out. 10 to stick out. 10 to flip out. Flip out, stick out. Here we are. Okay, we got the Chariot. Final card. Well, this is the After Dark card, and that is the 3 of Cups. Okay, now we're going to get into our first card. The first card we have here is the 10 of Cups. Okay? 10 of Cups is upside down. Please excuse my card's a little ripped, but I have it bandaged up, well, taped up. Okay, well, the 10 of Cups. Usually, when it's right side up, it symbolizes inner peace, or it can be within a family. But in this case, it's upside down. So what I see here is that that I do see that you have just accomplished inner peace. It can be either be with a family member, with a lover, or with yourself. Okay, so what I have to say is good job, that you're heading towards the good direction. So that's always good. So yeah, so that's what 10 of Cups upside down mean. That you don't have to worry about that you've already got that covered. So we're gonna put that down and keep it going. So the next card that's over it is actually the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm gonna give you the card. Okay, well, the Queen of Pentacles, to me, what it symbolizes is somebody that is in tune with Mother Nature. Okay, someone that is around in the grass. If you can see, there's a rabbit here in the corner. I don't know if you can see it. You see greenery, you see a little bit of mountain, you see the leaves and a little bit of flowers up there, and of course you see the pentacle. So of course I would like to say that this is a female energy, most likely, but it can go either way. Usually what this card signifies is that you want to get close to the divinity, to Mother Nature. And when you get too close to Mother Nature and to the divinity, then you will be rewarded with pentacles, which is actually coins, chips, money, whatever you want to call it, bitcoins, cryptocurrency, excuse me. It's all the same to me. So that's what this card means. So that's over it. So everything's looking pretty good. So usually when you find your inner peace, then usually pentacles come right across to it. So the card right above it, what I see, which is in your thought, and which is actually going to be your third card, which is the Strength, which is a major arcana. So this is actually your second. No, this is your first major arcana, excuse me. And this is going to be the Strength card, but it is upside down. Okay, so here it is. Okay, now the Strength card, what it gives me for an upside down card, what it gives me is someone, well, usually when it's upside down, it's someone that can, someone that takes charge, someone that takes lead, that can tame a beast. But you see, just because you can tame a beast, that doesn't mean that you abuse the situation. So because of it being upside down, pretty much it's like you don't have those complications of trying to, force something on somebody. So this is a good card too, especially if it's upside down. So you got that covered too. So we're going to put that down. And then the third card, the fourth card, is the Third of Wands. And if you see the Third of Wands and what it's saying, the third of Wands is basically saying it's someone that's basically going inside, going on a journey of their own. Basically, that's what the Ten of Cups is. Basically, you're pretty much going yourself. You're going inwards into yourself. And when you go inwards, then you get Pentacles, and then you get the Strength. And now you go into Three of Wands, because now you're ready to set out, into the world and take on the world. If you see the Wands, there are wands, and wands will help you defend, help you get to your way, get your way. And if you see, there's a little bit of greenery there. So of course, the divine is always included in this card. So just know that the divine is on your side. So don't be afraid to go out on your own, because a lot of times you have to be on your own to really know who you are. Okay, so we're gonna put that down and keep it going. Now your past, you have judgment, but it was upside down. So I see here that maybe, from what I see, what I see here, judgment, which is a major arcana. Usually when it's upright, upside, right up or whatever, it pretty much means someone that's seeking guidance from up above, seeking judgment, to see if they're doing what they're supposed to do. But by it being upside down, that you're pretty much doing what you're supposed to do, so you don't need judgment. You're pretty much your own judge. So I think that you doing the judging. So with this card, what I have to say is, when you pretty much do your judging, try to keep your personal differences and your personal options out of it. Like when you judge on something, on a case, or maybe somebody at work, if you're firing or hiring, try to keep your personal options out of it, your personal feelings. Don't put your personal, feelings into it, or your personal preferences into it when you're doing a judgment, because if you do so, then you're not doing a good judgment, because you're putting your personal reasoning into it. So keep that in mind, okay? So as soon as you get that, then you get the King of Cups. I'm sorry, the King of Pentacles. I'm just calling the cards wrong, I'm sorry. The King of Pentacles. And here's the King of Pentacles. And what the King of Pentacles pretty much is going to be your future. And if you notice, you got the Queen of Pentacles that's over the current state. And then now you got the King of Pentacles, and remember you got the Ten of Cups upside down. So basically, to get to those to the Ten of Cups, you have to be in tune with both male and feminine, energies. So it looks like you're on your way. And like I said, Pentacles mean money, so you're on your way. Either you have money, you're working on it, or it's coming. And if it's already there, then you're getting a whole lot more money. And I feel like it's because of a judgment. Either you're judging about something, or you're being judged about something. If you're being judged, then I'm seeing this coming out in your favor. So just please be patient, Or if you're judging, just keep your personal options out of it. Don't put your personal feelings into it. Then, because if you do, then you're obscuring the judgment and your job of being the judge. Okay, but what I think it is that maybe it was a judgment that's going in your favor. So what I see is, that you're going to be coming into some money, because if you have a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles, then there's for sure some money coming in. So, hey, anybody would want money. More money, the more merrier, okay? So, that being said, we're going to take it to the 7 card. The 7 card is basically the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups symbolizes, here's the Two of Cups, I'm going to show it to y'all. The Two of Cups symbolizes two people coming into union. That's a man and a woman, or it can be a woman or a man, or a man and a man, because if you notice, you really can't tell, if it's a man or a woman, because they both look a little androgynous, and they both look like they're dressed like women. So, it could go either way, whichever fits y'all. It can be two brothers, it can be a cousin and a cousin, but the way the hand's coming out, maybe it is a same-sex kind of thing, and I'm leaning more towards that it's a same-sex kind of thing. So maybe you are going into business, with somebody, and it has something to do with a judgment that's going to lead to a business. So just be patient with the judgment. And then it looks like y'all going to go into business, two people. Okay? So just, like I said, keep personal differences out the way, and just, keep your eye on the prize, basically, and just keep your mind open, okay? Especially when you're like in a same-sex relationship or anything like that, you got to keep your mind open, okay? So, okay, or if you're judging a same-sex relationship, keep an open mind and keep your personal differences out of it, okay? So we're going to keep it going. The next card that we have here is the Six of Wands. So here's some more wands, okay? So the Six of Wands is pretty much someone that is accomplished. But if you see, this is going to be your environment, but it's upside down. So what this could be symbolizing is that I see a little bit of friction because of it. So please be careful that maybe not too many people could be too happy about it. So you got to be careful with what you say, what you do. Don't talk about your judgment too much, because I kind of see that it might be a friction. So keep your judgment to yourself, or if you win some money, keep it to yourself for now. Don't tell too many people. You probably don't even want to tell, family really, until maybe the end. And if you do tell them, don't tell them what exactly you get. Because, when you tell family what you have, they're like, gimme, 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 gimme. So don't do it. Just say that you got a smaller amount or whatever, and nobody will ever know what you got, and then you won't have people hounding you, friends, people, okay? So just keep it to yourself, okay? So we're going to keep it going. Now, your hopes and fears is the Two of Pentacles, and what I see is balancing. Like I said, you want to keep the judgment, the judgment of this money, to yourself, and you wanted to balance it. It's probably you need to balance it between two people. So if one is gonna balance, keeping down what y'all got together, then the other one's gonna have to too, because you can't just have one talking about it and the other one, not talking about it. Y'all both need to be on the same, same thing, because if one's saying no and one's saying yes, then someone's gonna look like the liar. Okay, so keep that in mind. Come together and just be sure both of y'all have the same thing in mind and the same plan, because if y'all don't, then it's going to fall apart, okay? So keep that in mind. Okay, so the next card, which is the final outcome, is the Chariot. The Chariot is upside down. So I do see maybe a little bit of confusion. I see a little bit of confusion here, so be careful. It could be with maybe some kind of car problems, usually when it's upside up, it's probably you're going to get a car, or you have to get some work to a car, whatever. But yeah, you got to get work to a car. That's why it's upside down. So it's your final outcome. So just be aware. Maybe you're going into a car business, something with cars or whatever, or like a big 18-wheeler or something. Just be sure that these cars are fixed, you have insurance on them, and that everything's okay with them, because, now these days, people are getting into big trouble for not having insurance, for not having their cars, up to date, fixed, whatever it is you got to do to a car to where they don't have collisions and crashes and cause other people's death, okay? People are going to jail for this kind of stuff. So please be aware, so I do see judgment. I do see a business coming between two people. I see people not liking it. And then I see two people that need to get on the same road. And y'all need to, it looks like, from what I see, it's some kind of car business y'all going to go into. Something driving something. So what I'm saying is, if y'all going to put people behind those wheels to drive those cars, make sure those wheels are right and everything's in line and working, because you don't want to put anybody behind the wheel and cause a death. How could anybody live with that? But there are plenty of people that are willing to have messed up cars and put them out there. They'll have the driver killed and whoever else killed, just so they can get that money. So please don't be that kind of person, because if you are, just like you're giving that money from the divinity, from the earth, from Mother Nature, you'll have it stripped right from you, okay? And you'll have it stripped from you if you go to prison or something. So what's good of having all that money, all that business, if you're going to be in prison? okay, or go to jail, federal or whatever. So please keep that in mind. Make sure those cards on top of line, okay? So what I see for your afterthought, I see the Three of Cups. Okay, this is the final, I call it the final thought from the 10 cards. Okay, from the final thought, I see 3 people coming together for celebration. So maybe instead of being a 2, maybe like after the business of everything and maybe going into the car thing, the driving business or whatever, maybe somebody else will come into it. Maybe someone else will come into it, and then maybe y'all open, you know, something bigger. Well, I do see it being fruitful, but just remember, make sure that this third party is putting in the same kind of money that the 2 other ones are. Make sure contracts are written up. If y'all need to go to a notary, go to a notary. Look out for your own benefit, your money, and your partner's money, you know, because things can go down south real quick, okay? And what I see after that is the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to go ahead and give you an extra one. The Page of Pentacles. And what the Page of Pentacles is a person that takes swift action. And this might be the third person, okay? That's going to take swift action to get this business going. But like I said, be sure those contracts are right. Go to a notary, get papers written up, let the notary know that, you know, this is what we're putting in, this and that, and, you know, what's going to be divvied up, and if, you know, if something happens, and if y'all don't end up not liking working together, then, you know, y'all know how y'all going to have to break the business up. So please cover yourselves from the first person to the second, okay, because this third, I don't know, it seems like this third person might be coming in to roach up on something. So please be careful, you know, to be sure that they're not roaching up on something, is to make sure they're putting in their fair square, make sure contracts are legit, and make sure there's some kind of notary republic saying what's what and what's what. Okay, so please watch your back, especially when it comes to businesses and stuff, because, you know, this person might come in and act like he don't know nothing and then just rip you off, you know, just out of nowhere. Okay, with that being said, I hope this message gets to y'all, and I hope it does something for y'all, okay? So, my name is Safrina, and this is Rainbow Warrior Tarot Card Readings, and I hope to see you in August. Thank you.